Purchase your tracks today.
What's going on, everybody? You are now listening to another episode of Everything Heroes Move Guide. Real name John J.
Purchase your tracks
And
today.
Jay being written on the show. So before we get into anything, I'd like to say that listen to our last show. It's been great. I've been following some of those nutrition ideas, and I lost 15 pounds in a week and a half. So definitely check that stuff out.
That's
So with
what's
that
up.
said, how y'all doing?
Everything's lovely, fellas.
Man, listen, man. I'm trying to make it out here, man. Make it taking it $1 at a time, one day at a time. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
So it's all that's all we can do. Really. If you
That's
think about it.
all. That's all we could do,
We
man.
only can take it one day at a time.
Life presented a million situations. We just got to take it one day at a time.
Trying to get a pin
so,
that work. There we go.
and for me, I can't call it. Just taking it step by step like an alcoholic. So let's get into our first topic. It's a little loaded, but you know what? We finna take it there. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't none. Hey, listen.
What?
The
What's up?
the wise words of you. A wise man once told me, the bitch can be loaded, but if you don't shoot it, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Yeah, that's facts, man. That's
That's
facts.
it.
Uh, so the first topic is what is success? So I'm gonna go ahead and go in real quick. Not really go in, but I'm just gonna say my piece on that. So to me, success is somebody that is comfortable with themselves and somebody that has with peace with themselves within reason. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't think money or anything makes somebody successful. It's just really an image of somebody being successful. But I tell this story all the time about I used to work at Target as a grocery dude or whatever, stock boy. And I was like, I don't know, 17, 18 years old, and my supervisor was like 35, 40. And he had a wife that worked in Target as well. They both were making $15 an hour. And they had one kid, and they have an apartment that's 1,000 square feet, and they were happy and they were comfortable in life. And to me, that guy is successful because you know what? He had a goal, that he had a plan. He got somebody he loved, and they've been doing their thing, for however long. So I don't think money necessarily determines success. It's more about like just your lifestyle, but also, I feel like success is somebody that sets out their goals and completes them within reason. You know what I'm saying? So, what I mean by within reason, like I guess in a non-criminal way, I guess in a sense. As long as nobody get hurt in the process, but that's my piece on it.
I
So,
think I agree with you for the most part. I mean, I think even in the criminal element, at times you could still be successful. I mean, it's a lot of successful people who've been drug kingpins and they turned it into something to a legit business and got out of the drug game and still set their family up for generational wealth. You got the people who so-called founded America, the biggest criminals on God's green earth. You know, if you look at it, they're successful at what they did. They run America. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I don't think success is based on um, finances or money, but I also think money has something to do with it because Um, let's say I have a goal, and my goal is to buy a car, any car, and I buy that car, but at the same time, I don't have a house to live in. That car I'm gonna be living in. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you succeeded at your goal of buying a car, but are you successful? No, you don't have a place to stay. Like, you're not living comfortable. I think um that comes with priorities. You know what I'm saying? People think big rims on a car is success, but they don't own a home. You know what I'm saying? Or also with like school or something like that, success could be non-material. You could get your degree, or you can get a promotion at a job you've been working hard for. That's success also. So success comes in many ways, but the end goal, the end success is being able to take care of yourself and your family. And for the most part, people look at success as a social status. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we can't let nobody dictate what our success is. But at the end of the day, as long as you can take care of yourself and your family, no matter how much money you got, I think that's success. I'm done.
All right, man. All right. Winton, did you have something to say on that point?
Nah. I just raised my hand because I don't. Well, I actually do kind of own a house, but I don't own a house here, and I had like 22-inch rims, so I was like, yep, I'm one of them niggas, man.
But you
But
still had a bed to lay in. You don't have to have a mortgage. I mean, you could be
well,
renting,
yeah,
but your ultimate goal. I mean, everybody has an ultimate goal, but you can have 22-inch rims and still be renting and still be successful. I'm talking about you got 22-inch rims, but you living with your mama. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
all
I'm gonna go ahead and just make a point, and before I make the point, I just wanna, whatever the word is, say the word for me.
Jittery.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make a controversial about this, okay? Because
A
it's
controversy.
based, yeah, controversy about it because it's just based on how you feel or what you think about success. To me, success is just a word. It's another word that'll make you feel good. Uh, yeah, you could be successful in financial. Now, if you put financial success or you put a stable success or if you put something behind it, then yeah, it makes sense. But if you're just saying success, it's just another word to make people feel good. Um, is everybody's have a different interpretation of their own success, but that's their success. That's their financial success. That's their comfort success, their peace success. But it's just another word to make you feel good. Hey, I'm successful at having a home. Hey, I'm successful at having a job. You know what I mean? Some people's success is not in that. Some people's success is to be the best stripper they can be. You know what I mean? I mean, if you look up the word success, it's saying that you accomplished something. It don't say that you have to be successful into something. It's just saying you accomplished something, and whatever you accomplish, you did it. Now, what is not success is when you don't accomplish those things. Now you set out or you have a goal to do something. Say if you have a goal to get up and go work out today. Was you successful at it? That's success. You know what I mean? We can sit here and say the overall success though and make you feel good, yeah. But is that success? No, that's just another word, man. Another word to make you feel good, make you feel accomplished. Um, it's just like love. It's just like hurt. Just like Jesus makes him feel good. You know what I mean? It feels like
I
God. Like,
disagree.
you could disagree. Like I said, it's not a controversial thing. I think it's just a personal gain thing. You know what I mean? Because it makes people feel good to say, hey, I was successful at doing this. Now, was you successful? Did you accomplish it? It's just the same thing as accomplish. So that's how I feel.
So
So
you, all right. You said success is just another word.
Just
All
another
right.
word.
So, what is a goal? Is a goal just another word too?
If you don't put no meaning behind it, yeah.
I mean,
But see the difference in goal and the difference in success.
because you can't you if you don't have a goal, how can you have success? If you have a goal, then at the end of that goal, when you accomplish that goal, there comes success. You know what I'm saying? So
Not necessarily.
success is the motivation.
You can still be successful without a goal.
Explain. Because I
Okay.
might agree with you, but I still want to
Yeah.
hear your logic.
Okay. Some people wake up with no plans, or some people don't really have they are not picked out, they're told to do something. You see what I'm saying? You go in your job, you wasn't told to really go to your job. It's just, you just did your job and now you successful. You see what I'm
No,
saying? Like
I disagree.
Trump was just born into money. You see what I'm saying? Some people was just born into it. Some people
I
was
agree with
just
that
given
part.
it. Some people were just given it. You see what I'm saying? Like some people
Yeah,
didn't work at it. Now, when we put a status in front of it or behind it,
that's what I
then
said. Social status. That's what it
okay,
is.
all right, it's a
But
social status, but
but
it's it.
I also think that um you can't just wake up with no goal and that be the goal accomplished, because that means you could wake up and do nothing and still like be successful. I mean,
That's the funny thing about America.
that take away like what success really is. Success
But
is
it's a
a
personal thing.
fulfillment, you know. Exactly, it's like personal fulfilling.
Hmm.
Whatever obstacle you had in the way, you conquered that obstacle and now you got what you want. You understand what
Yes.
I'm saying?
Hmm.
And whatever the outcome may be, it could be I'm finna buy this Tempur-Pedic bed so my back will stop hurting. You know what I'm saying? We know that's a expensive bed. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Your success entails that now you have the bed, your back start hurting, and maybe you can do better in your life without the pain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you know, I just don't think you could take away from its meaning, because it it motivates people. Like
It's a
everybody has a goal in life to do something, and without goals you have no success. That's just how I feel about it, cause I think they coincide with each other.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a feel good word. It's definitely a word that makes people feel good, but at the end of the day, it's just a word. You know what I mean? To me, I some people live their lives just looking for that reward, you know what I'm saying, or that, hey, I did it, you know what I mean. And some people just do it because they feel like it's the need to do, so
How can you say I did it and not be successful? I think that's what success is I did it.
hey man, like Drake,
That's the same thing.
that's what I say, success is just the accomplishment. When you look up the definition successful or success, it's just say accomplishment for a purpose.
bro.
I mean, it's just
Y'all,
an accomplishment for a purpose. It's just
bro,
another
JB,
word.
you are funny. JB, you are funny.
It's it's
God,
just another word, man. That's all I'm saying. It makes people feel
So
good.
hold on, you said something.
I
I don't
can't
want.
right now.
The
I
only thing I didn't want to get into it because it'll probably change the subject. But you said something. You said it's just another word, like love. So love is just another word.
It's just another word, yeah.
Come on, man. How can you say that?
Now,
You're
but see, but
crazy, bro.
y'all miss. Hold on,
we see that
y'all
person.
missing y'all missing the point. Y'all missing the point. What I'm trying to say.
They be like,
Now,
I
when
fuck with you, and then it really don't mean that.
hold
You know what I'm
hold
saying?
hold on hold on
Hey,
hold
that's why
on.
he was dancing on that question. Can
But
you trust
listen,
somebody 100%?
listen,
He
listen.
revealing himself right now.
All right,
Come
listen now.
on, man.
Listen to the whole thing. What I'm saying, okay? It's just another word until there's something in front of it or behind it. You see what I'm saying? Now you can say love. Love is just another word, but I love you. Now you telling somebody that's something behind it. You see what I'm saying?
Man,
Now you just asking what it.
Let me ask
Hold
you
on, hold on.
this
Let
man
me
trying to
finish.
clean it up,
Let me
man.
finish. Let me finish. Now you just say what is success? Success is just a word. Now if you say what is financial success, or what if you say something successful, that makes sense. But what is success? That makes no sense. It's just a word. It's just a word. So
Bro,
you
yeah,
over
what is
here
success?
dancing, bro.
Yeah.
Let
bro,
me
you, hey,
let me
I'm
ask
telling
you.
you,
That's
Let me
not
ask
dancing. That's
I'm
just
telling
saying,
you,
look,
bro.
y'all, people put too much on these words, bro. That's what they do. They put too much
But
power into
words
these
have
words.
meaning,
Yeah.
like it,
When you
like a
put
word
something in front or
passion.
behind it.
Listen,
JB.
when you say the word like passion,
Okay.
passion, it it's a word, but
Yes, it
it
is.
stands for something. Like
What are you
a per,
passionate for?
I'm I'm me personally, I'm passionate about several things.
Now
Like
that now that means something. But if you just say passion, it's just another word.
come on, man, you.
Listen,
Oh man,
listen.
I
Look.
hear what you saying,
Thank
but
you. I know.
you
Now you say, what is success? Success is nothing. Success is nothing if you don't have nothing, no goals or no morals to go get or nothing to accomplish. You see what I'm
JB.
saying?
oh man,
Now,
this
what is this
man
Yo,
here.
now when you go to
yo.
every inch individual, everybody has their own definition of their own success. I can't determine what's everybody's success. So what is success? I can't determine it.
Same thing,
But
but
what
no.
it
Okay.
right? But what is success though? Have
Well,
you ever been successful at anything?
now that's different. Now you asking another question.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
It's the
you said
same
Okay.
question.
Now you putting something in front of it or behind it. Okay. What is success and have you been successful is two different questions. Okay.
no.
Y'all understand? Now, what is success? Success, people put, oh, what is success? Oh, I'm successful, and that just make them feel good. To be honest, they just do that stuff to make themselves feel good.
So anyway, let me ask you this then. All right,
Yes, sir.
all right. Does money make you real? Does money make you somebody with a status, or somebody that is, you know, better than somebody, or
Does
lower than
money make you
somebody?
successful?
Yeah.
Are you better than me because you make more money than me?
Does money make you real? Does money make you successful? It might not make you real, or it might not make you successful, but it can get you a lot of shit. All right. So if you have a lot of it, it'll get you a lot of stuff. I mean, it ain't the most important thing. I mean, your life, your maybe your beliefs is more important money, but people need money. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna sugarcoat and say money doesn't do things. You know, money can make the fakest person look like the best person. That's just,
Right.
but that's just the way of the world. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way of the world and how it is. And that's because they put in too much power into words like success. Oh, you got money now. That person look like he's successful, or that person look like he's successful, and now y'all looking at me crazy because I'm just saying that's another word. Because people put too much power into these things. Like people put too much power in celebrities. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, R. Kelly could be a child molester, but people still love him because he got money. You know what I mean? Or
I
because he
agree.
because he looks successful. Now your entertainment or your celebrity status is more important than who you are in your heart.
That's real.
That's because of our heads and what we put on these words and what we think what look glamorous. So so y'all might look at me crazy when I say success is just another word, but the way we live in the day, that's just what it is.
Well, to some extent, success does have some power behind it. To some extent. Um,
Okay.
People
Okay.
put a lot of power behind these people. I do agree. Certain artists and stuff like that I feel like shouldn't even be on the radio and stuff like that, and they're making all this money. You know, I understand where you're coming from. So with that being said, I mean, money doesn't make you, anybody to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I look at those people the same. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna say I've had all the money in the world or anything like that, but I was in one position where I did have a lot of money. And I did, you know, do what I wanted to do anytime I wanted to. I didn't really work or anything like that, and I was I guess quote unquote happy, and in my mind I was being successful. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't count myself as somebody being real. Because everybody that knew me knew what it was. But in that situation, man, I mean, I feel like money doesn't make you real. It doesn't, really do anything. I look at those people the same, and they bleed just like I do. So
I see it like this. Money doesn't define you as a person. I mean, it can cover up who you really are. It's money is like a costume, you know. You can have the worst person in the world, like you mentioned, R. Kelly, and I ain't gonna speak on R. Kelly because people be mad at me about that too. But for instance, let's say R. Kelly did do everything they said he did. First off, it got him off the first time he did it because he had money to get them lawyers to get him off. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, OJ.
OJ and several other people.
White people.
So yeah, yeah. But I feel like money is a tool to make you live comfortable. I mean, to me personally, I don't need all the money in the world. I just need a set number. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this. Let's say if I had $3 million, I splurged the first million, bills the second million, and the third million I put in savings. That's what my goal would be, and I'll be good with that. Cause if y'all notice, I don't have no social media, none of that type of stuff. Why? Because I don't do stuff I do for people. I do stuff I do because of me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what kind of vision people put me in. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care about people what opinions they have on me. Like this show right now. I probably never read a comment because I really don't care. And when I start caring, that's when this show will probably be whack because I might start feeding into what people saying and then changing my tone. But I'm not gonna do that. So with people with money can seem like the most realest people. But then when you meet them, you like this guy's the biggest jerk, or this guy is a snake. He's a scammer or something like that. But nah, money definitely don't make you real.
I'm gonna say this: ain't
So
nobody real.
you
I'm
know,
real because I'm real at being
Ain't
me. Can't
nobody.
nobody beat me at being
Listen,
Jonathan.
listen. Ain't nobody real. You ain't real until you dead.
Shit, I definitely don't
so
agree with that.
so
All right.
let me just say this. So JB, so with all this conversations we having, right? I
So
mean,
everybody a fuck boy, JB.
I'm not saying everybody a fuck boy.
um,
If you ain't real,
Okay.
you a fuck
is
boy in my
No,
eye.
what I'm
so
saying is you
JB,
saying. Mm-hmm. Go
with
ahead,
all this
man.
being said, does that mean, if you have more money, does that mean more problems?
It depends who you are. Well, hold on. I'm not off the subject of does money make you real. Hold on. In America, okay. In America, I wouldn't say money makes you real, but it makes you more noticeable. And people eyes, then if that's the question, then yes, it makes you more real, because the broke people don't even get noticed.
You right. Broke people ain't got no voice.
Ain't
But
got
the
no
rich
voice.
people, as soon as you get
Got
some money, you get a
so
opinion all of a sudden. And then you notice millionaires, no matter how dumb they are in real life, they always trying to say some profound shit. You know what I'm saying? Like what they did. I mean, even Trump, we all know he came. It's a lot of people who came from money. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They they don't live the way we live. If you put them in our shoes, they wouldn't
So,
survive.
so what are we basing real off of? The people that we see on TV that we see every day, or
I I
you
base
know,
real off of people, and I'ma just name people who I think real. And this what I consider real. Tupac. And I'ma say why I consider him real. Because w- he was willing to live for and die for what he believed in. I
okay,
believe Muhammad Ali is real. I believe Malcolm X is real. I think to a certain extent, not on
did
the
you
extent of them people, but Colin Kaepernick, he real. He gave up his
y'all y'all ever
career.
heard this?
What,
Y'all know where the richest place in the world is?
Qatar or something like that?
Mm-mm.
What you talking about?
The richest place in the world is the graveyard. That's where the
Nah,
that's where the
explain that.
that's where the real people at, probably dead.
No, I don't think so. I
That's
think
the people. Explain that people didn't get the people that didn't get an opportunity to get that $1 million that ideal out there. The people that had so many goals in life and wasn't able to achieve them things.
I can't, man.
You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
I
That's the
believe
richest place
this.
in
I
the world.
I
can't because
believe this
man, I really
because I'm gonna say this real quick because like me myself, right? I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. Like, you know how people say Black Lives Matter, protesting, and all that type of shit. Down, like in my heart, I feel like if it came down to it, and if it was worth dying for, I would, you know. But I feel like in this world we live in, everything is a trend and stuff only lasts so long. It might last a week or two. Like you could be here today and gone tomorrow. So why would I sacrifice my life, my freedom, my family for a group of people who will remember me today, maybe tomorrow, but that third day I'm dead and gone in their mind. You feel me? So with that being said, I I feel like I could be one of the biggest revolutionaries, like a Malcolm X, like a Martin Luther King, like one of those people. But would I in this day and age? Hell no. And I don't really get mad at people who don't, because one person can't win a war. One person can't win against the
But it
higher
got to
ups.
start somewhere.
You right, but at what cost? When they kill me, who gonna take my place? When they kill him, who gonna take his place? When they kill him, who gonna take his place? It's gonna be a revolving door because a lot of us not gonna be on the same page. We'll never have our money up. Never have the numbers to even compete.
So
To Go ahead.
I mean, just to answer the question, Winton, yeah, it's more money, more problems because of the world. The more you get, the more people will take. You know what I mean? More people will try to take. The more you will be noticed in society. You can have $3 million and try to keep it on the hush hush, but how easy would that be? That wouldn't even be easy to do. So that's what I say. Yeah, I have to switch it and say, yeah, more money, more problems.
I disagree. I feel like more money, less problems. Because the more money you have, the less you have to care about, the less you have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I had a million, or if I had millions, or Floyd Mayweather money, or Bill Gates money, I probably wouldn't live in the United States. I'd probably be working on buying me a private island somewhere and just moving by my lonesome, just me and my family. Or I might just uh go somewhere in Tampa and buy like 3-4 blocks and move nothing but family in and make it private so nobody could drive on my private streets. You know what I'm saying? I feel like more money, less problems, less stress, less people you gotta deal with. If I ain't fuck with you then, I don't fuck with you now. So you have no reason to ask me for shit. You know what I'm saying? My priority is my family and close friends who my friends. If you ain't say hey to me before I had my millions, don't say hey to me now. Don't call me now. Like No, I don't want to be your friend. And I'm not a stunner. Like I have nice things. I don't need to mention my nice things because they're mine, and I don't do it for other people.
Right.
So
Facts.
so I'm not gonna be all on social media. You ain't gonna see me in the Bentley. You ain't gonna see a big ass house. You ain't gonna see those type of things because I don't care to share it with you. You know what I'm saying? So
Share with
no
yourself.
one
'Cause that's what you want.
exactly. Nobody
Yeah.
gonna I ain't gonna say nobody know because people shit happens. People find out things. But with that being said, it's mine and I'm not offering it to you. So leave me alone. Get away from me. And I ain't
uh,
scared to say no.
I got a
So
question then. Go ahead, Win.
No, I see where JB is coming from, 100%. And in the grand scheme of things, I feel like JB is right. But for me, nah, like I agree 100% with John Jay. Like fuck that. Like if you wasn't rocking with me back then, don't rock with me now. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I have no problem saying no and losing sleep at night. I have no problem.
I, I
You know what I'm
think
saying? So
I think for some people, yeah, it's probably easy, but the question is like, you know, do you know do you know the problems that could come with those things? You know what I mean? Do y'all know every problem that because a lot of millionaires like, they be stressed the fuck out. You know what I mean? Or some people be stressed out when they
they
get up
be
there or
stressed
that's
out for non-financial things. Like for
mm,
instance, you can't buy love and you can't buy friendship. See, my foundation is here as far as friendship and
exactly
family. You feel what I'm saying? I
exactly.
got everybody I need in my life. You know what I'm saying?
do
And what? Go ahead.
just another question. Do you think having money changes people?
Yes, I do. I
Yeah.
mean, why wouldn't it? I mean,
So would it
you
change the
can't.
foundation you have around you, or would it change you?
No,
Yeah.
I
It's
think
gonna
I
change the
think
foundation around me. I know that for sure.
it's gonna change the foundation around me. And I'm gonna say this because when you have money like that, you gotta move different. Like I can't go to Club Sky and everybody know I done pulled up in the Bentley. Like I might need some kind of protection or something because it's somebody always out there trying to get you. You know what I'm saying? So of course you'll have to change the way you move. You'll have to change your mentality too because you'll have to learn how to manage that money because the money could be here today, but if you manage it wrong, it could be gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll have to protect your mother more. Somebody might want to get her and hold her for ransom. You know what I'm saying?
So
Uh,
so in other words, money can change other people.
Right, but you gotta understand this too. You gotta, yeah, it'll change other people, but you gotta understand this too. I have children, and my children beginning their lives, they haven't ran across their best friends or this yet. So you got with kids, you bring in people from the outside on the inside, and they might not be as fortunate as you. You gotta teach your kids who to deal with and who not to deal with. You know what I'm
When
saying?
say you won the lotto win, you don't think that'll change your life and change the other people's lives? Like you probably couldn't live where you at anymore. You probably
Of
couldn't.
course.
You know what I mean? And like, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like if I win a lotto, it's not that I couldn't live where I live anymore, cause but I will say this, like I wouldn't even live here anymore. I'll be in LA. Be for real, for real. I'll
Yeah.
be in LA. I have me a whole music studio and everything. So I mean, yeah, it's gonna change my scenery. It's gonna change my circle a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I'm gonna do what I love because I have the financial income to do it. And like, when whoever rock with me from like John Jay said, whoever was rocking with me, they with me. If not, I'm gonna leave your ass there, bro. Like,
Exactly.
and I'm not losing no sleep. I'm not losing no sleep, bro. Like, that's one thing about me. I don't give a fuck about niggas. And that's just what it is. And I'm gonna go to sleep the same, bro.
Do
So,
y'all think it's easy to have that mentality that you don't? I mean, maybe because y'all not millionaires. Do you think you would have the same mentality if you was? I mean, because I'm not saying it won't
I
change
don't.
your mind, but that's a lot of money. A lot of pressure.
Well,
Not only are the people around you, you got to think about the way of the world too. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I don't discuss my finances with people, but
Yeah.
I will say this, like people know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And people have a guess of where I'm at. And with that being said, like, I don't treat them no different, and like, what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like if you rocking with me, you rocking with me, bro. And I will keep saying that. you know.
I feel like this. I feel like my circle is already small. You know, I don't like big crowds. That ain't never been me. Big crowds, I don't do good in big crowds. And with who I'm confident with the people in my circle now. Like I know who I'm dealing with. I don't have no maybe this nigga fuck with me, maybe he don't. I don't have none of those people. I know who fuck with me and I know who don't. And JB, you know me. When I talk to people, I'm like, bruh, this is what it is with me, and this is what it ain't with me. I don't do that sugarcoating, trying to learn to be like, bruh, this is what you get with me. If you like it, like it. If you don't, you don't. And I give people a choice, but at the same time, I ain't no asshole. Like if I'm successful, I'm trying to have my friends just as successful as me or more successful than me. That's how I am. Like I like to see everybody eat. I like to see everybody do good. I'm not gonna shit on somebody because they less fortunate than me. I'm gonna try to see if I can, if they got a talent or idea I can invest in to make you just as successful as me. That's just how I am personally. So that's it.
Okay. All right. So here's the big question. A big question. What would you do, in this world differently? Like, who would be the first person you will want to give to? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
The first person.
outside of your family.
And
Like,
let's
what?
wrap it up with that.
Yeah, final. So,
All right.
what's something you would do like to help America?
I ain't doing shit to help America. Straight up. Man, America got it. Ain't nothing you could do to change America, man. It's too many
Okay.
people with a voice. You got social media, everybody got a voice, everybody got an opinion. And
Mm.
you can't change a million opinions. You feel me? Or a billion opinions. So with that being said, the first person I help outside of family, that's a hard question because I ain't gonna lie, like, and I ain't dancing like JB dance or nothing like that. I feel like
I don't
my
be dancing.
closest friends are my family, man. Like, blood can't make me no closer with my homies. You feel me? And if I consider you just a friend, you basically like a associate. I see you every now and then, and we say hi bye, and we go about our business. But my like friends, like my blood, like my brothers, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So you saying you
I
wouldn't help
really don't.
nobody else in the world besides family and
n-
friends?
It all depends how much money I got. Cause if I got a lot of money like that, then
Hmm.
of course I want to be able to build like some type of group home or some type of therapy
Okay.
for people with mental health issues or um, addicts, get them off the streets. I like to help like single mothers and you know uh, at risk youth. Of course, I love to do that. I want to
That's
build
what's
like a
up.
charter school and help people. I love to do all that stuff,
All
but
right.
it all depends. But at the end of the day, me and my family gonna come first, and then if I had extra to do that, I will.
All right. Yeah, and what about you?
What was the question again?
Outside of family and close friends, what was something you would help, America? Would you help America?
Man, shit. I'm with John Jay. I ain't helping America 'cause America ain't helped me. Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? We going, black people, we got it hard. You know what I'm saying? We got it real hard. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And everything we get, we really gotta scrap or coon for or do something for. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I ain't doing shit. The most I might do is something, and I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be selfish. I'll make something like a nonprofit school like LeBron James did for like
Yeah,
at-risk children and
yeah.
stuff with a bunch of activities. That's something I might be interested in doing. Other than that, man, shit, I wanna invest into technology and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there ain't a lot of black, like majorly known black owned technology schools or anything like that, man. So maybe like an institute or something like that that could, you know, train black people to do those kind of things or something like that, man. So maybe a factory or something. But other than that, man, hey, like John Jay said, my family come first, everybody else later, man. I ain't worried about, and I ain't even saying my family like that. My family and my close friends, you know, like. 'Cause I do got family members. If they called me today and they said, "Oh shit, like I'm in the hospital," I'm gonna hang up, like straight up.
I got some like that too. I don't fuck with them.
Y'all some
Yeah.
mean ass
So
niggas.
what about you, JP? Hey, hey.
Hey, y'all some say y'all some real ass niggas. Hey man, me man, yeah. Besides my family and my close friends, I'm on the same board. I want to build a school, something something that black people don't have much of, like hotels. We don't have no hotels. We don't have no community like
Grocery stores.
grocery stores. A damn plane. We can't get on the plane. A black-owned plane company. And if we do have hotels out there, and we do have plane or airline companies, shit, let them be known because I haven't heard nothing about them. So
It was
but
one
that
in Atlanta back in the day.
back in the day. Okay, what
Yeah,
happened to that?
I don't know.
All right, but yeah, man. But beside my family and friends, something I like to do in America is have better places where we can go and communicate. As black people besides church, we can have our own schools and the parents can get involved and stuff like that. So I'm on the same thing about that.
All right, all right. So good topic, man.
Mm,
You know, I'm with 40 minutes.
that's not that bad.
You know, no, it's not that bad. I'm just saying that's great. That means
If
y'all
y'all
got
if y'all
y'all
would have just agreed
got
with me in the beginning about success, it wouldn't took that long.
man. Look, I wasn't even trying to start that dance with you.
Stop it, man.
Y'all just
Hey,
if y'all just
JB
agreed with me
You
about the
stands.
crazy as
success,
Hey,
it
hell.
remember,
wouldn't took that long.
JB stands for James Brown.
Oh man,
Just saying.
Joe Brown,
Stands
everybody know that.
James Brown is what it
Just
stands for.
hey, I
You
ain't even
know?
dance around that. Look, I ain't even dance around that, but you know what? I'm gonna let that one go. Let that one go.
So, with that
If
being
y'all
said,
think I dance around that, y'all let me know. How about that?
yeah.
Let me know.
So definitely like, comment, subscribe, tune into Everyday Heroes. You're tuned into Everyday Heroes. So, with that being said, we got more topics for you. We ain't done yet. We ain't done. We pushing content. Cause next week we gonna have a guest. You know what I'm saying? And shit finna get great right now.
Hmm.
You don't even know how we setting it up right now. You don't even know. We about to next week we finna throw you the alley oop, and then the week after, 2 weeks later, we going to go ahead and get the dunk on you real quick. So we are going with the next topic, and that is: should ethnicity matter when it comes down to adoption? All right. So JB, I like your facial expressions. What's going on?
You know,
No homo.
one thing I want to say first that in the beginning, I ain't gonna lie, back in the day, I didn't like homosexuals, gay people, or whatever you want to call them. I ain't like them serving my food. I ain't really like talking to them. I ain't like being around them. You know what I mean? I ain't like nothing. Over the years of growing up, man, I kind of got over that. I kind of got over that, and I guess I kind of went the way of the world, or I kind of just, saw things a little different. And the way I look at this is, you know, say if I had a kid, or if I do, but say if I wasn't able to take care of my kid and I went to jail or something, would I want my kid to go with a gay family, or would I want my kid to be in the system? You know, just have to go with that gay family. You know what I mean? Maybe have a better life. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I look at it. You know what I mean? That's the way at first I was like, oh man, but then I had to look at it like, do I want my baby to be in the system, and I don't know who the hell, or somebody who want a child, you know what I'm saying, and to adopt them. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess I want my. Now, say if I had a son, that'd be a little different
Oh
because.
my God.
But at the same time, I still want my son.
Damn, boy.
Now, say if I went to prison and I was in prison for life. Now, do I want two dudes taking care of my kid, taking care of my son? That's a tough one, but yeah. I say yeah because now I'll be ashamed because it's like, damn, my son might got a good chance he gonna turn out gay. Cause one, he had a traumatic life experience with his dad being in prison, and two, he getting raised by two dudes. You know what I mean? So my son gonna be gay. I just have to face the fact in prison that my son have a good chance of being gay. Now. You know, because that's what these niggas. Hold on, y'all making me laugh. That's what these niggas are teaching them. So I looked at it that way. Okay, I looked at it like, do I want my kid to be in the American, whatever system, being in the foster home, going foster home to foster home, or do I want two women? I would like two women to raise my son more than two men. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't control that if I was in prison or dead. You know what I mean? So I looked at it that way. You have to look at the bigger picture at it, man. So that's my answer. So yeah, I don't mind it. You know what I mean? Because I don't want kids being in the foster homes. I would like two parents, maybe two adults you know, that's consciously aware of the world, gay or not, to teach these kids to do something, man. So that's my answer, man. That's my answer.
All right. So check it, man.
Yeah.
We gotta stop being afraid to voice our opinion on
Right.
homosexuality, man. Like, just cause I don't agree with homosexual ways don't mean I'ma hurt you, kill you, call you names, disrespect you when I see you. That's not what that means. That just means I don't agree with the lifestyle. That means I don't like men. That means I don't like seeing women with women. And then people will say, oh, but if you was involved with the woman, no, I won't. I'm married. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You feel what I'm saying? But listen, I don't care what people say. I don't agree with homosexuality. Do I think two men should be able to adopt the boy or girl? I don't. I just think that's messing the child head up. Like, we gotta be ethical. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta raise our children in America with with tradition. You know what I'm saying? It's tradition to have a man and a woman in the household. It's tradition to have a mother and a father. That's tradition. Why are we messing with kids' head? It's like not giving kids a fair chance. Then kids gonna grow up with different type of mental issues. They gonna need different type of mental health. Like, no, I don't agree with that at all. Like, I don't give a damn.
Jonathan.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, so I agree with John Jay with that.
You would.
But because here's the thing, man. I agree with John Jay. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right. Now y'all
Uh,
gotta put yourselves in my scenario too.
well, John Jay in your scenario. So I mean, like, so here's the thing. You know, I feel like John Jay, has a point, and we have to stop. We have to stop. Not like we have to stop. Not
Yes, man.
voicing our
That's what
yeah.
we doing, being a
Yeah,
yes
we
man.
gotta stop being yes men like that. That's one thing, because two things. That's what the gay community did. They stopped being you know, LGBTQ people, and now they fight for all this stuff. So why can't we voice our opinions and stuff like that on what we want? But I know for
We're
damn sure,
being bullied. That's why we're being
exactly,
bullied.
Hold
Straight
on,
people are
y'all.
exactly.
being
Because I'm
bullied
gonna tell you
by
the
gay
truth.
people.
I'm gonna
Hold
tell you
on.
the me.
Hold on, y'all. I agree with
Wait,
y'all.
one second. One
Okay.
second. One second. So me and John Jay was having a conversation earlier. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And we were like, look, man, because we were talking about dreads and stuff like that, and I made this comment that said, black people are the only people that hair naturally grows like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's our natural shit. And the reality of it is having interracial, not interracial, having a white couple, you know what I'm saying, trying to raise a black person, to me, for one, that's insulting. And two, they can't teach that child what he or she should be taught.
Ooh,
So
that's strong
I
right
feel
there.
like I feel like they could teach him how to be a good young man, but
right,
I don't think they could teach him what it is to be black
exactly.
because white people don't go through the things we go through.
But really, at that point, is it about that? I
I
mean, if
think
that
I
at that point, if a person doesn't have a mother or a father, I mean, because or somebody that's in their lives, doesn't matter of race or how right
I'm
now,
gonna
do you
say
want
this.
them to be safe or do you want them to be not
I'm gonna
safe?
say this. I don't think race matters. Me personally, I don't think race matters because you got Colin Kaepernick. He was raised by white parents. You got a lot of people who were raised by white parents. You know what I'm saying? And just think about it. A lot of the teaching we got from K through 12 was from white people. In the military, a lot of your sergeants and lieutenants are white people. So white people can raise you to be a man or
Yeah,
be a woman
yeah,
and be somebody respectable. So I don't think race has anything to do with it. You
I
know what I'm
agree.
saying? But as far as a man and a man, who am I gonna call mommy? I'm gonna call a man mommy.
You call them
You feel
daddy
what I'm
and daddy.
saying?
That's it.
But that,
So
that but
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
Daddy
that's
one and
where
daddy
the
two.
we draw the line.
okay, but that
So,
goes back to the point that I first brought up. I mean, at that point, really doesn't matter because at the now you're costing that kid a life because of you thinking two
I'm
men
gonna
or two
say this.
women can't raise a kid. You know what I mean? At that point, it's just about safety. You see
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
so
Now,
I
do I
have
agree
some.
with it? Of course not. I don't agree with it. But at that point, if I'm not able to raise my child, that's just I
I
would
have some
rather them be.
experience with this, right?
I understand where you're coming from, JB. Like you want the assurance. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? The
Right.
assurance that your child's gonna have somebody, anybody, to
That
raise that child,
cares.
that cares and to
But
raise that
that's not
child.
always healthy though. That's risky. You don't know who you're dealing with. All right, so check it. When I was younger, I had my friend in the 5th grade. His mom had a girlfriend, right?
Hmm.
And at times he stayed with his mom, and I stayed at his mom's house and spent nights, spent spring breaks, some summers, and everything with them. But they had enough respect for us as young boys to not put us in their personal life or their sexual preferences. They told us that they were friends, they were best friends, and we just lived together. So my whole life, I didn't know that they were gay and boyfriend, girlfriend and girlfriend until I was in my 30s or late 20s. And when I found out, I was like, man, I like popped myself back in the back of the head because you should have known. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time I didn't know. I just thought they were friends. And I ain't gay not one bit. But when me and my homeboy we used to look at them and see how good friends they were, we used to be like, man, when we get old enough to get our own apartment, we gonna be just like y'all. We gonna get our own apartment just like y'all. The whole time they gay and we don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Set y'all up. Set y'all
but
up.
but they had enough respect for the child. Like if you gonna do something like that, then it's cool. But don't be trying to set these young kids' brain up
Right, and that's
Some
the issue
stuff
I
that
have with it.
you're trying to normalize.
I think they're trying. I think if there is going to be something in place, you know what I'm saying? Because I do agree, like ethnicity doesn't matter, but I think there should be maybe a priority list or something like that, if anything. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
think a serious background check and
yeah,
mental evaluation
exactly.
should be taken, and it should
Yeah,
be taken seriously
yeah.
because we don't want,
Body temperature test, all that stuff. Like ask them
right?
questions, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And after they can pass that, then I can see, a fit. You know what I'm saying? And they can be
So
monitored too. Go ahead.
Monitor, right? I think the
are y'all
child.
agreeing? Are y'all
No, I'm not.
agreeing?
I'm not
We
agreeing,
only
but
agree to a certain extent.
I don't agree at all. But I know I'm not the final say so, and shit gonna happen regardless if
Doesn't
I
matter.
agree
I
or
just want to know
disagree.
what your opinion.
My opinion is no, hell no.
Man,
I agree to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? And I think there should be maybe policies in place, priority lists in place, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
but there are
that,
policies and things in place, even with a mom and a dad.
that
Is
needs to be more if they're going to extend it into that.
I think like he said, like Winton said, policies in place. I think the child should be monitored like at least once a month or something like that. They meet with a counselor and tell
but
how their
that
experience
is that's how it
going.
works with even with the mom and the dad. They go check on the kid and they.
Okay, well then I
Well,
think
four
that
times,
should be
four
in
times a
place.
month.
I think that definitely should be in place. But
Every
like
week.
just to give my final thoughts, gay people, I don't hate gay people. I do disagree with homosexuality, but that don't mean I hate you. To be honest, I don't give a fuck about you at all. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
fact, man.
with that being said, I don't care what they got going on in their life. I wouldn't want my
Just
kids
don't bring it
adopted
over
by
here.
no homosexuals. But at the end of the day, I'm not in control of the system. I can't say who can and who can't adopt who. I just don't agree with it. Period.
I got another I guess controversial topic here. Well, same topic. I don't really think the I say the fight is to homosexuals or gay people. I mean, it's more of the fight is against the adoption period, the adoption in the system period. We not putting homosexuals and gay people out there. The media, the people is, you see what I'm saying? They having uh you know gay parades, and that's just getting broadcasted everywhere. That's making other people want to have gay parades more. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's not really towards the gay people. It's mainly just towards the media of what they putting out there to spread those things, because they can still be adopted, by a white person, black person, gay person, and their life would be fine. It's just what we putting out there in the media, like the TV's changing, sex on TV's changing, and how they doing these things. So I don't agree with we putting it out there more, but I can't sit here and say I disagree with them adopting, because those kids need to be adopted by somebody. You
Well,
know what I mean?
I understand where you're coming from, JB. And I get it. Uh, I actually agree with your point on that. But there still has to be policies in place, more policies in place when it comes down to that.
I got a
And
question for you, JB.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to be adopted by two men?
you
hey, you
you're
have to
wrong for
see
that.
that face. You
Cause you
and it
trying to
will come
put other
out if y'all
children in that
see this
All
spot.
man.
right.
You
Would
got
Look.
you
to
like
ask
to
that
be
question.
adopted by
Okay.
two men?
But
He like
okay, like I said in the beginning, I didn't like um, you know, gay people at first, but I have to look at the bigger picture. If I was stuck in a system where I'm probably getting beat every day, or I'm with people that don't like me, or you know what I mean, I'm in a situation that I'm not wanted, or you know what I mean, yeah, I would rather take two
Or
men
you rather
raising
you
me
rather get your
than
butt beat?
nah. I, I'd rather not get my ass whooped
oh,
than You know what I'm saying? Then I mean it'll be awkward, but at the same time, like you have to look at it. Most people, I think most
Which one
people
you
in
gonna
that,
call mommy?
huh? Oh
Which one you
shit,
gonna
man, get
call
out there.
mommy?
I ain't answering that shit, man. See, now you taking it too far. Hell
I
no.
don't
I mean, just being real, like, I don't think people who's getting that kid that's getting adopted is probably even worrying about that shit. They just like, man, fucking take me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah,
Like,
I don't think so.
they like, take me, bro. Like, shit, somebody adopt me. Hell, I need somebody to love my ass. You know what I mean? Of course, they want
Your
their real
ass.
mama. Damn, y'all making this shit sound gay. Uh, hey, hey, y'all ain't right, man. I ain't talking about this gay shit no more, man. I'm done with gay shit.
There was so many no homo moments.
No homos on all that shit, bro. Fuck, fuck
So
this.
with that being said, any last comments?
Hell no,
Uh,
man. I'm done with
Yeah,
this gay
man.
yeah, I'm done with
Y'all
this
funny,
too.
boy.
shit.
Yeah,
I swear to God.
shit, man. So we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping up. Anybody got a zero of the week? Hero of the week?
Oh no, man. Did y'all watch that fight? Damn, Pacquiao and other boy Keith
Yeah,
Truman.
man. I
Yeah.
get I get Keith Thurman 0 of the week. Cause he was talking all that shit. And
He did
Pacquiao
good though.
spanked his ass.
He
Nah,
did
man.
good though.
First round he got put on his ass. Come on, Thurman. You representing the Bay Area, man. Like, come on,
Yeah, he
man.
is representing.
All
He
that mouth.
representing Florida. He lost. Yeah, I ain't like that. I was rooting for him too because he was representing Florida.
Yeah.
But he ain't even from Florida though. So
He from Clearwater.
he from Clearwater for real. I thought he
Yeah.
just boxed out of Clearwater.
Nah, he from there. That
Oh,
way he was born and raised.
okay. Well, yeah, he gets 0 of the week then.
Yeah.
So I will give my zero of the week to I actually was watching boxing this weekend.
Javante
Uh,
Davis.
Ante
Yeah.
Davis
Yeah.
and whoever the fuck he was fighting, man. Yo,
Nobody.
yeah, get him out of
Pause.
here. I don't want to see him again. Whatever his name is, zero of the week for that dude. And yeah,
Second round. Second
he got
round.
there nasty.
And I got a question. Why that nigga was just standing there getting punched in the face?
Right.
Like,
He looked like them birds on duck hunt. You know when you
like,
shoot the bird on the duck hunt game?
yeah. And then he
That what
wasn't
he looked like.
bleeding or nothing. Like, he was just getting punched in the face. Like, and then he wasn't fighting back or nothing.
Stupid,
Yeah,
man.
I
And he,
have no clue, man. Whoever that dude is, wherever he came from, what his name, Nunez or something,
I don't
get him
know.
out of here.
Yeah.
Ricardo Nunez, get him out of here. Zero of the week. I don't want to see you in that ring again.
No.
You know
There's
what I'm saying?
nobody.
And this is my first time seeing dude Javante Davis. So
He bad.
Yeah,
yeah,
Javante
yeah.
Elite.
That dude a dog, man. That dude a dog.
Yeah. He a
For real.
mini Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that dude is a savage, man. But
Definitely.
I want to watch his highlights this weekend and everything. So no zero of the week, here of the week, JB.
Nah, man. I'm gonna go with 0 of the week. I'm gonna go with y'all. So I'm
All
good.
right.
Yeah, both
All
them
right.
fighters that lost, but I can't really give it to Keith Thurman because he did fight Pacquiao pretty good. You know what I mean? He won a few rounds. The only reason I gave him 0 of the week is because he's celebrating the Tampa Bay area and Clearwater area, and he lost.
So
We need more people Florida come out of Florida and start being winners out here.
real quick before we wrap up, I was reading some headlines and they're saying, some headlines are saying that Pacquiao can beat Mayweather now.
Of
That's
course, he ain't fought in like 4
Yeah,
years.
I
Bro, he
want.
42. If
But you
I'm
know what
Mayweather,
though?
I'm not gonna fight. No.
Mayweather. Only reason Mayweather would lose is because he been out of it for a while.
Exactly.
That's the only reason. But I
Exactly.
think if Mayweather was boxing the same as Pacquiao right now, I think
He'll get
Mayweather, yeah, he'll
mocked.
get, yeah. But it's a close because we don't know what Mayweather can do right now. You know what I'm saying? So we
50
haven't
and no,
seen him.
that's what he could do.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but I wouldn't come out and just fight Pacquiao. He might need like a
Nah, I wouldn't do that neither.
you need a warm up fight. Go
Yeah.
You know, but they've been
If
talking
I'm
shit on
Mayweather,
on
I'm
Twitter.
I'm gonna retire and stay retired and live
Yeah,
life happy.
yeah, man.
Forget what everybody say. Quit reading the comments,
He
Floyd.
go. He can go back. He can go back to Japan and fix another fight up there, like he fixed
Exactly.
that last one.
All right.
Exactly.
So with that being said, great show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Enjoyed the
Purchase
time,
your tracks today.
and we're gonna have more coming to you, and that's a fact. So from Real Name Written, JB Written, and John J. This is Everyday Heroes signing out.
Right.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.